let's take a look at the linebacking core, the linebacking room, if you will. You got Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, Diabate, Tony Fields, Jordan Hicks, Caleb Johnson, Winston Reed, Charlie Thomas. Bookie Watson is intriguing. Devin Bush, former first-round pick who played well his rookie year and hadn't been able to get it back since suffering a pretty substantial injury a few years ago. I think with the addition of Hicks especially, the continued growth of Owusu-Koramoah and drafting Watson, who SEC Player of the Year defensively, I think the linebacking core is better. I mean, Walker couldn't stay healthy long enough to be a factor. Taki was solid, but Hicks is an upgrade. And I know the defensive tackle room with the addition of Jefferson and Michael Hall Jr. will be better. To me, it sounds like the defense has gotten better in the middle, which is what you need.
Yeah. And I've been saying it since they signed Hicks. They're in a better spot this year than they were last year. And they weren't in a bad spot last year, but as we know, Walker is a great leader, but he couldn't stay healthy and on the field. I do think they'll miss Taki, that physical presence. He was a veteran who grew into that role. It's going to be a lot to ask Watson to be ready for that role day one. But the good news is they hardly ever play three linebackers. So it won't be like just thrown into the fire. They'll be able to, slowly uptick his snaps, get him prepared because you don't play Baltimore right away. You don't play Philadelphia to week 6. So when you think about the instances where you'll need three linebackers, I think that's what you're looking for, week 6. But also you got Devin Bush, which is a lottery ticket. And I believe it's a very high athletic profile depth linebacker that they haven't had. They haven't had that since 2020. So to get a guy like that who can just be a chess piece that you can kind of move around, exploit matchups, and you don't have to just place him in one position. You can kind of let him move all around that linebacker room. And I just think having an athletic depth piece like that is going to be a huge plus for Jason Tarver.
Yeah, and for Jim Schwartz, he's all about finding matchups and exploiting them, and Devin Bush can do that in certain instances.